Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Super Metroid Map Randomizer Tournament. My name's Nest Cartridge, and I will be one of your commentators for this evening. We got a match between Zeb316 on your left and Nitro on your right, and with me in the comms booth will be Derp. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Excited to watch what should be an exciting semifinal match. Zeb, arguably one of, if not the best map rando player, according to a lot of people, but Nitro, no slouch either, has been doing a lot of rando recently. Probably one of the biggest practice grinders in the scene. He's done more practice races than I think anyone else over the last 2 years.
Yeah, he's done an insane amount of practice, just like the both of them. And yeah, Zeb, like, arguably one of the best rando players. Zeb and Nitro actually are, like, both two of the biggest rando mains I think that the community has, which is, like, compared to other communities, I think we just have way fewer rando mains, but these two are definitely both rando first and foremost. So, but they're both really good at it, so excited to see what we have.
Turns out they've both put quite a lot of time into rando, and in the last few months they put quite a lot of time into this, the map rando, as they did unfortunately both go to the left, but does mean they'll be able to check this first item here at Sky Missile. Hopefully they both get this tricky wall jump off the Tripper. Have to wall jump a little bit further forward than it looks like, because the Tripper is moving forward, but both are able to get it first try.
Yep, and Nitro just a little bit ahead on movement, or maybe the same. Doesn't more fell out of the sky, and both of them are now going to head back to the ship and take probably a save, since saves are fast in map right now. And okay, they're going to check this and find Brim Reserve, so find an E-Tank on the Super. Can't get that last item yet, but
yeah, it is a major.
Yeah. So they are going to likely head back there fairly soon. And Zeb's gonna go check the maze item, which is also a major. That's Screw Attack.
Do you just go back to the Brim Reserve major now?
I think you do, because you know it's a major.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to, they both. Okay, at least Nitro has some taste. Zeb has split screw, so I'm dying of courage.
It is what it is. I should also add, the reason Nitro got to the morph first was because Zeb started his timer and just didn't start the game. There's a gravity suit, so good thing the runners went back for it.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah. Anyways, Nitro having a little bit of difficulty with the hold one. You can actually do, instead of like a spin jump, you can also do a moonfall. Once you get in here, but you also have to actually get in. This looks I think
this is really tricky actually. You have to get really deep into the gap here.
That should be good. Oh yeah, it's actually pretty okay.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
All right, so both runners look to be going up to the gauntlet door, which ended up being Meridia, it looks like, from Zeb's side. Was able to find bombs, but not much else. We'll see if he wants to go up the elevator. Looks like he does. Did not want to follow Speed Hallway with this low energy.
Yeah. Like, you can get through it, but you can't get back, and that's the tricky part. So, you can go through this pink door with supers, though. Not if you miss it.
Yeah, it's probably where the logic wants us to go with that gravity suit, if I had to guess. But we'll see exactly what the game wants us to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be a surprise, especially with yeah, did we see where the Meridian map is?
I don't know. If Zeb checked it, it was while the restream was lagging a bit. And I don't think Nitro has. There it is. It's a pretty good distance away.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no real good clue which way exactly you're going to want to go to get that. So Nitro, with those bombs in hand, will be heading back to the ship. Is going to take a save and check the right door, which he hasn't checked yet. Could also check the... Oh, he's doing an IBJ up here, so both runners on divergent paths. I don't know if Nitro knows where the criteria map is either.
Yeah, did we look at where the criteria map was? I turned my mic down, by the way. I see some people complaining about it in chat. Hopefully things are more balanced now.
Yeah, I think I'm quiet rather than you being loud. Now we're just both gonna be quiet.
Might be better than the alternative. We do see an early crate over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And there's also a Ridley. A couple of hollows and then a Bryn at the very end. But I think it's most likely that this is gonna be oh, what am I thinking? I think this is gonna be you just go to Warrior from here.
Yeah, need some way to get through the lava dive to get to Brinstar and Logic. So likely that Meridia will contain something good here. I'm kind of surprised Zeb didn't check this earlier. It doesn't just make the signals. Once he found the wreck ship main shaft, he kind of knew this was a one-way door.
Okay. I've done funny things. Hopefully Derp isn't blasting audio. If he is, then let us know and I'll try my best to fix it.
Alright, let me know if I'm blasting audio or whatever what you said.
Yeah. Okay,
and it finds a save, but it is not turned on. Kind of funny.
Yeah.
Finds it in main shaft.
Yeah, does mean that Fenton is in this area, which is important knowledge. Okay, great. I'm not going to touch anything. And
yeah, I'm actually fighting an extra boss here. Found the bomb Torizo.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like the Billy Mays of bosses.
Wow. Right, so
you get to fight one boss, but wait, I'll give you an extra mini boss for free.
Zeb found a sand pit. Gonna get some more energy. It's looking like the game does want us to go across Speed Hallway with the E-Tank from behind Kraid.
Yeah, it would be surprising, since that takes us pretty close to the Meridian map. So yeah, Zeb could head back into Criteria now, or could be farming up his health to go through Speed Hallway.
Yeah, and it looks like Zeb is doing the farming for Speed Hallway thing.
Yeah.
Or farming for somewhere else since he's going back into main shaft. I wasn't watching too closely to see what these portals were, but it looks like there's something that Zeb wants to follow.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is just doors, not portals. We're not playing area.
Well, same difference.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Zeb with that high jump boots, able to make that jump a little bit easier.
Also with gravity.
That also makes the water room much easier, it turns out.
Yeah, having the water suit makes the water room easier because you can just treat the water like it's not water.
Nice speed booster here.
Yeah, that will also help in traversing the Speed Hallway.
Very true, very true. Zeb is a little bit low, though. We'll probably need to farm some health to get back out. You probably would have been fine, but likely would have needed to pop his reserve.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do that if he doesn't have to, so just going to take the time to farm.
Yeah, plus he very well might be heading for Speed Hallway again. So... yeah, these are really good blind checks for Zeb, and Nitro found Pre-Cathedral and turned around. So, will be not unlikely to miss that speed. And Nitro finds M4.
Yeah, I believe that is in logic with Screw Attack, so Nitro can do it, and is going to opt to do that before anything else.
Yeah, which will not be fantastic for him, because this is not haha funny, find your blind high jumper speed.
Well, the thing is, they still need to find their blind Varia suit, it's looking like, because this still isn't enough to get across Lava Dive, I don't believe, to Brinstar.
Okay, true, but I was also thinking that it would just be like Meridia map, and then Norfair's on the other side of Meridia or something, and that has your haha funny blind Varia suit. But Zeb is heading back into Criteria and is going to more than likely find his haha funny blind crate, but it won't actually be that important.
Yeah, we'll get the map as well. I don't even know if Zeb is paused in Criteria, to be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't.
Yeah, might just not know where the map is, so after this crate, he's going to spark up and run right into the map station without looking.
Yeah, that would be so funny.
Pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of pretty sick, nice quick kill for Zeb.
For some reason, I was thinking Nitro had speed. I was like, why is he doing this bomb jump? But he does not have speed and has to do this bomb jump, as it turns out.
Well, he doesn't have to do this bomb jump because he could just go and find speed, you know?
You're so right.
Yeah, just go to where the items are, Dirt. Isn't that how you're supposed to play Rando?
It's something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Zeb is going to where the map station is, so he's going to lock in his crate kill first, just in case.
Yep, Zeb sees the map and very happy about that. Not going to be happy about this Ridley, of course. It's even before a pretty long heated room, too, so
yeah,
unless you find a ton of E-tanks, you're going to have to find Varia somewhere.
Yeah, it's like, I think it might be Magdalite room into Three Musketeers and then Ridley on the back of that.
Yeah. There was a hollow, so maybe if that's an E-tank and you can save that for the end, but even then, you still have to pick up so many E-tanks, and the odds of Varia not just being here with what we know is pretty low.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities that just make it way easier, and a lot of them just involve finding Varia. But anyways, Zeb is going to be the first one out of Meridia, at least going through Speed Hallway out of this part of Meridia, and we'll be probably finding the Meridia map fairly soon. Nitro's still in that finding his high speed situation, and Zeb needs to grab his power bombs from Double Chamber and takes a fall. This is...
I don't know when the last time Zeb saved is, but fortunately he does find a nice room to farm up health.
He has a ship save after he killed Kraid, so he should be fine. But yeah, this is a good room for Zeb farming.
Yeah, I would probably just go back for this power bomb.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the top leftover is a power bomb, so I think it's reasonable to grab this power bomb and then go out the top left door.
Yeah, I bring it up because Zeb was positioning like he was going to try to just gate glitch right away instead of going back for it.
Yeah, true.
I would say cooler heads prevail. Zeb just takes the smart play and goes back for that power bomb.
Yeah, and we'll now do the gate glitch. Gets it first try, so good one.
Nice and easy. We do find a new area. And the map is pretty far. Long way down.
Yeah, probably fairly close to that Criteria entrance, I would guess.
Likely so. This is Brintstar, so...
Yep.
I didn't even think about that. I might have... What item was that?
This plasma room. There's
a hollow. For some reason I thought it was a major, but it wouldn't have mattered because it's in a Chozo ball, I think.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have been able to see it.
Yeah, plasma room's a Chozo ball. The moving toilet feature, though, is super cool. I'm very impressed with what Dev's pulled off with that.
Yeah, I like when it goes through Oasis, Watering Hole, so you can see the two items if you're paying attention.
Yeah.
The keyword is if you're paying attention, because I forget most of the time.
Yeah. My favorite part is where it's in landing site, and you just get jump scared walking left of the ship. You're just like, oh, holy crap, that's the toilet.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen it in landing site, actually.
I saw it fairly recently, I feel like. And
anyways, it's not like his hygiene.
Yeah, he did. We should probably talk about that since we're supposed to be talking about the match. But Zeb, speaking of the match, is
running into a lot of crabs.
Yeah, is dying. He also found the map to Brintstar, so So
Do we find?
there's a major, there's another major, but those are often like the middle of nowhere. There's another major up by
Yeah,
Mount Arthur.
through two
Yeah,
power bomb doors.
yeah, okay, so also that those two majors on the east side are through key stairs, so could not really want to go there? Question mark?
I mean, there's a good chance that the two power bomb door major is the various suit that we've been blind searching for this whole time.
True, yeah. Yeah, that would be very haha funny.
Nitro getting to his speed booster, so has caught up item-wise to Zeb, but Zeb in a better position, a further position at least.
Zeb has more knowledge. So yeah. Plenty of game left though.
Also gets this nice save.
Yep. So Zeb probably going to be going back and trying to figure out the double power bomb door major in Bryn before anything else.
Yeah, that's definitely where I would be headed here.
Yeah. Though it does look like he's pre-opening that door to key stairs, since he will very likely be going through it at some point, since that has two major behind it.
Right. He's also just running into crabs, so he'll be able to farm that power bomb back up right away. So,
yeah.
Nice little play there from Zeb. It's the small, relatively like unnoticeable things like that that separates someone like Zeb apart from a lot of people, though. Like, it doesn't seem like it would make a big difference, but like, Zeb is really good at doing little things like that all over the place, and when they all add up, you know, he just manages ammo a lot better than a lot of other people, and that is something that has always given Zeb an edge in multiple different Super Metroid randomizers.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that Zeb just thinks about rando differently, because he thinks about rando more. Anyways, Nitro is thinking about his lack of health because he took 2 hits on the spikes. So I'm sure that's going over great. But we'll find the crab room and be able to grab his health. Is it his power bomb?
Yep. Looks like Zeb is headed back. Or not. I lied. He's just going through key stairs.
Could be, because all he got was that spring ball. Yeah, there's also the Norfair connection at the bottom. So it could be going through key stairs. So I think he just has to go through key stairs no matter what. Like, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah, with Screw Attack, it's not too bad, but I don't think this item room has an item. I don't know exactly what item room that is.
That's criteria power bombs right there.
Yeah, well, that's like 30 health, I guess, if you really were desperate, but Zeb makes it through no problem.
Yeah, so you could do Crumble Shaft over there on the left, but it's likely just going to check these and then do left sand pit for the major, and then probably head into Norfair. It could also go to the Climb Supers major first. He is currently beamless plus various space grapple X-ray. So, pretty okay shot to get something okay.
Yep. See what this major is. Potentially 2 majors, actually.
True. It's at least one.
Is grapple.
And that's the missile. Okay. And Nitro, continuing Murdy, gets a blind ice beam. And also a super, if he can figure out a way to do it. And will be actually getting the Meridian map, which is pretty good. This also means Nitro will be getting the Phantoon kill, because we saw the broken save in Meridia.
Yeah, we'll see what room this is. It is Bubble Mountain, so one of those top 2 doors will be the Phantoon that we're looking for.
Yeah. So Nitro will have to get up in some form of fashion. Got a couple options at his disposal. That one is the easiest. Just getting a running and jump with high jump speed.
Yeah, high jump and speed makes Bubble Mountain pretty trivial to traverse up and down.
Yeah.
So, does that get the other major?
I don't think so.
It wasn't that far away, was it?
It was fairly far, but I don't know. I feel like going back this way is kind of... I don't know where he's going. Because there's a Norfair portal that's also down there. And then there's the, I guess there's the other major down there. I don't really know what's up here that he wants. Maybe, oh, it's the Meridian map, duh.
Yeah, he didn't go to get that major.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he goes all the way back for it. It doesn't look like there was a speed room in the way. And I guess he has speed anyways, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But at this point, they're just abandoning it.
Yeah. He can traverse anything but heat at this point, so... Yeah, looks like Zeb is headed back into Meridia. So, we'll be just several rooms in a Fantude kill behind Nitro, but with a considerable amount of knowledge in Brinsaw already.
Yep, here he is getting his Ice Beam.
Yeah.
I assume we'll see both runners get that super pack as well at some point in...
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be connected to Bubble Mountain right here, so you have to go for it. Like, it's so close.
Yep. There's another major. It's Spore Spawn Super, it looked like. Through a short heated room, but won't be too much trouble.
Yep. And then there's also the wreck ship portal at the top left, so that could be an eventual destination after they clear out the immediate majors here.
Yeah, again, still looking for means to kill Ridley. Obviously that Various suit with all the heated rooms before, but also Charge Beam still not showing up. That Ice Beam was the first beam we've seen all seed.
Yeah. Nitro had disappeared the first round because he fired too many missiles at the wrong time. But it does get this Spore Spawn Moonfall. And is rewarded with the X-Ray scope, so not really much of a reward.
Yep, still looking for our good, or our non-movement good majors, I should say.
Yeah, our movement's pretty good. Just the beams are not, and the ammo is also not.
And 15 early supers is not bad, but we still need a lot more to consider this Ridley.
Yeah, sure.
We do have a big raid by Eddie, so welcome in Eddie's viewers to our lovely semifinal match.
Yeah, I didn't mention it before, but this is the semifinals, so neither of these players have taken a set loss yet, just have been gaming. And then the winner of this will go into the winners finals, and then the winner of that will go into the grand finals in the winners bracket position. And then if whoever loses this will be put into the losers bracket, and we'll have a couple matches to win if they want to try to meet the winner of the winners bracket in the grand finals. It's double Elon. Yeah, nice mother brain for Nitro.
You may not think it's so nice, but
I mean, it's good knowledge no matter what. I think, yeah, now Nitro knows all the bosses except for Dragon. This might be
running into the back of Mother Brain.
Yep, I'm sure he's going to feel great about that.
It's going to feel pretty good about this room. A lot of doors. I believe the map is up, so we're probably going to see Nitro after it gets this item here going up the elevator.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I wasn't looking at it, so I trust you.
Yeah, we'll see if Nitro looks at it again. Kind of the unfortunate part about watching really good map rando players is they don't look at the map. So as a certified map abuser, it takes me a while. I gotta look at it a few times. So
yeah. Anyways, Zeb's and Rexship, they are in different regions, Nitro being in Turian. So they will be seeing different things.
Yeah, what's kind of interesting that Nitro, instead of going into Rex ship, decided to cross all the way to Turian. But
yeah, I think he fell down Sports Spawn was like, okay, Turian's closer than Rex ship, but yeah. Nitro's already been rewarded with Mother Rain, but
gonna be Red Tower at the end of this tunnel, and then top of Red Towers. Map?
That would be cool.
Nope, we're just going straight across to an item.
Yeah, I mean, items are nice, but it's probably just a missile. And
it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you know?
Shocking, most likely outcome happens.
Turns out almost half of the items in the game are missile packs.
Yeah, a whole 46 of them. Yeah, there's, I think the map is actually pretty close to that right now.
Not gonna scout the items at the back of...
Yeah, I think he just knows the map is close. Yeah, it's right there.
Alright, fair enough.
And then Beta PV Door, I think, is going to be going down to the back of Gauntlet and getting the items.
Nothing here, though.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Zeb does not have a recent save, at least not recent enough, so it looks like he's backtracking back. Could also take this portal back into Meridia. He's got another one.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, that sucks. Never mind. You're not taking that.
Yeah, that is what they call in the business a bad time.
Yep, so Nitro sees the map. There was another major down towards Mother Brain. It was at the pirate room at the beginning. Old Mother Brain.
Yeah.
I know her names.
Yeah. We've played Super Metroid for like, what, 10 years combined?
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll grow older together. But yeah, I think I only know Dragon has to be in Warfare.
Looks like Nitro saw something up here at Mama Turtle.
A major.
It's space jump.
It's space, yeah. Good item. Not a various suit, but still good item. And a super, so for not various suit, that's pretty much as good as it gets.
Yeah, once we get the various suit, I believe this is just enough ammo, technically, for Nitro to kill Ridley, but he would have to have most of his power bombs double hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 1500. You're making me do math. Yeah,
I'm making you do math.
Yeah, he just needs to get 1500 damage out of 5 power bombs, which requires
3 double hits, I believe.
Yeah, that's correct. 3 double hits like gives you 1600 exactly, and then 4 double hits lets you skip the 5th one. But yeah.
We'll see where Zeb is going. Does have that grapple beam, but I don't remember where that was.
Oh, yeah, I don't know either. So we'll both live in the mystery. Yeah.
I think they were in Brinstar. Grapple and Spring Ball.
Oh,
Zeb
yeah.
has over Nitro, and I think they were.
Oh,
both
yeah, the grapple was in Sandpit, that's right.
Yeah. Well, the grapple. Yeah, the grapple was in the other sandpit.
Yeah, the grapple was in the Bryn sandpit, and then like the high jump was in the Meridia sandpit.
Right, which both players have obtained.
Yes. Yeah.
So the grapple is going to be nice for killing Dragon. They do have speed boosters, so we'll be able to deal damage that way. Nitro is not a huge disadvantage without having it.
Yeah, but yeah, Nitro going to hit the last major in turn and is Charge Beam. So I feel like that's like the best major he could have found that isn't Varia, but it's still a far cry from Varia since he has 4520, which is.
I would tend to agree with that.
Yeah, pretty good ammo as it goes.
Yeah, you have the Zeb skip, you have good ammo. You'll be able to, like, if this was the loadout you were going into Mother Brain on plus Varia suit, you'd be able to do it without too many charge shots.
Yeah. It's like fine. It's not great, but it's fine.
I mean, you would do it.
Yeah, absolutely, you do it. Like when you're at Nitro's level, then you do it. It's fine, but like it's not your favorite thing to do in the world. Unless you're on low ice, then maybe it is.
Alright, looks like Zeb is going for this far Brindstar Major that he skipped earlier.
Yeah,
so we'll
this
see what
is
it is.
not great over doing other majors, but
We do have a funny vanilla connection here with the climb and the climb supers.
yeah,
Turns out that that's a pretty awkwardly shaped room, so it makes sense to fit them together.
Yeah, shocker. Yeah, so this is like what 1 in 4 to be Varia right now for Zeb, but he doesn't know it.
It's 1 in 5, right? Because
It's 1 in 1 right now. No, it's 1 in 4 because Wave
Spacer Plasma, and then all of the other items have been found.
Yep.
But with that various suit, Zeb is ammo go mode. Just needs to find enough ammo to kill Ridley and Mother Brain.
Yeah.
And needs to actually find Dragon. Neither runner has found that yet.
Yeah. So is that probably gonna just start checking ammo? Well, not checking ammo, but getting ammo. Probably just Norfair next, and we'll find his Dragon.
I think.
And
I believe it has to be in Norfair, yeah.
We've
seen everything else.
Yeah, because we've checked everything else. So if it was Norfair next, and then Ridley backtrack, and then Turian, then he's like okay. But if he does like Turian next, then finds Mother Brain, then he's in bad shape. So we'll see what he decides.
Nitro, funny enough, went down the left sandpit first, and then got his major and got the plasma item, which ended up being a power bomb. But this is not the way to the map. It does need to go down that toilet over on the right side of Everest.
Yeah, so this blind navigation in Brindstar will be costing Nitro some time. So we'll see just how much Nitro can make up with the Mother Brain knowledge and the charge. And also the space jump, which is not trivial in terms of movement.
And they shortcut there through the escape room 3.
Yeah. Yes. It's like, I don't think any escape room has a name except for Leodox, aside from like escape room number.
Yeah, and then we get back to the regular game, and it's just climb.
Yeah, parlor, landing site. Escape short.
There really aren't that many rooms, as it turns out. They're just all big.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, there's escape room 1 and 2. And then we have big rooms.
After that, they're all big.
Yeah. Turns out that's like 50% of the rooms.
Nitro's a bit low. Does want to go down that speed hallway to Croc to get down to the map, but instead went all the way over here. I don't think there's anything over where he's going now.
Yeah, I don't know where Nitro is going, but it is not.
This is away from the map, but Nitro, like I said, wanted to farm for that speedway through the heated room.
Yeah.
But is not running into a farm, as it turns out. Again, this cost me more time. I guess this is a health refill, so...
Well, he got what he wanted.
Better than it could have been.
Yeah, I think he will like break the tube and then go through the bottom door and make it through the map, hopefully. Yeah,
this race has really come down to like how much will having the charge save Nitro, and Zeb found another super there at a couple minutes ago at Firefleece, so he's already really close to being able to just end the game. Needs like a couple more super packs. I think one more and then 2 more missiles is enough.
60-25? That sounds right. No, he wants like... That's like enough if you break the glass, but then you want like 1 or 2 more, so you don't have to.
Right, yeah, you'd want like 70-25.
Yeah.
And I think he will probably be getting it. There's a lot of holodots on the way, so might get likely to get another super pack, and then plenty of missiles on the way as well, which you are picking up in this position.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's really how much will charge and also not checking Rex ship save Nitro. But I really think, I don't know, it'll become clearer once they start getting into Turian, since that is by coincidence, the last area of this map.
Norfair, you mean?
Yeah, true. I guess Zeb is kind of ahead here because he's closer to the Ridley kill.
I think Zeb is pretty significantly ahead, actually, but
Yeah, true.
if no supers pop on his path, then it could get a little bit sketchy. I'm surprised that Zeb did this in this order. He's gonna reset the room and go back.
Yeah,
I guess just really wanted the under the bridge item, but I think you pick that up and then reset the room and just go get. I don't know if that ends up being that much faster though. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's not a big a difference, especially with fast doors. Actually, it doesn't matter that it's fast doors because you're still really in the room once anyways. Lamau.
Yeah, the fast doors turns out does not change anything in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Zeb is, like you're saying, just ahead.
Kind of scary from Nitro. Not entering this room with a lot of health. Can Crystal Flash in the Criteria Powerbomb room if it gets too low?
Yeah, might be doing that. Or at least pulling his reserves.
Yeah, it's going to do that, and then likely Crystal Flash to lower in the Key Hunter stairs.
Yeah. Could also just go on this. Okay, it's going to just CF.
Yeah, I don't think he quite had enough health, but it was really close.
No, I think you make it. I think you make it. If you are just a gamer, but who's to say? Anyways, Zeb's on Ridley. And
Zeb is on Ridley.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty likely that Zeb just runs into Blind Mother Brain when he gets the Turian. Just has to do more for it first.
Yeah, if Zeb does Turian first, then I think Nitro actually might be ahead by a little bit.
Yeah. Not super likely, though. At least I don't think. Well,
I mean,
Turian,
Zeb's pretty far from both, to be fair.
Well, he's going to go through Meridia, and then in Meridia, Turian's going to be closer to him than Norfair will be. So maybe he picks Turian first, I don't know. Who's to say?
I may have picked up the missile at the top of Ridley's lair, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, maybe Zeb is agreeing with you. As he is.
He's actually going back for it.
Yeah, it's the downside of having the minimap turned off during bosses, which is a lag saver implemented by Deer Force. So, yeah. And Nitro are going to be doing the other sandpit as well.
Checking the other sandpits?
Actually, this isn't a sandpit, because the second sandpit's in, what's it face? Meridia.
Does this lead him to the major?
Maybe it does.
If this save is one way, then it does not.
This isn't Norfair.
Oh, okay. I mean, this works out, at least.
Yeah. Yeah,
doesn't need to go to Norfair after all.
Die in heat rooms, then he will find his Dragon and be able to kill it too.
I think with this loadout, you've already seen most of the scary heat rooms. You've seen Lava Dive, you've seen Three Musketeers, Key Hunter Stairs. There isn't a lot of scary, unless you just get like 4 or 5 heat rooms in a row, which is just like, what are you going to do in that situation? You just get out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't really turn around.
Well, here's the last scary heated room.
We were just listing all the scary heated rooms, then we missed one, and then Nitro ran into it. So yeah, epic 2 heated rooms in a row. Both of them are fairly long, and I wonder if we'll be able to see them. Nitro.
Hopefully Nitro makes it through. We are not going to get to see it, it looks like. Okay.
Yeah, let's make it through this way. Haha, funny sports one.
Well, the good news is he does run into a health refill, in a sense.
Bad news is it's not logical, but who cares? it will refill his health.
I mean, the bad news is he now has to fight Sports Spawn for the next minute, at least.
Yeah. Well, the good news
Actually,
is
each cycle's 13 seconds. He's got plenty of supers. He can 2-cycle it.
yeah, then he just also has to 2-cycle Sports Spawn, which is not crazy. Especially if you just don't go for it. Which is honestly fair.
Shaking my head.
His health.
These runners not running Mini Boss RTA in the 2018 Multicat.
Yeah, I mean, it's also bingo tech, so
it is bingo tech.
Yeah,
Nitro plays bingo, doesn't he? At least a little bit.
I don't know. I don't know. I know Zeb did the 2021 triple bingo tournament.
Very true.
But I don't think Nitro was born yet. So
not alive. It's okay. Neither was MM2.
It's true. I skipped out on the tournament, so I clearly was not born yet.
Wow, not very good health drops from Sports Spawn, but
yeah,
should be enough.
Clueless. Well, okay.
Clueless.
Yeah, now you can just fill your health up at the actual farm.
Yep, if need be. This is kind of going away from the map. So this might actually be Lower Norfair Elevator, and then we have to go across it. No, it is not.
Yeah, I think it's just the way you have to go. Most likely, at least. But yeah, the funny part is where... what am I thinking? Where Nitro finds majors in here and gets to search for them instead of going back to Randomizer area. So, yeah, this is very much looking like Zeb's race to lose at this point. There's one of them.
There's a Spazer.
Yeah, only 2 majors left. Both of them are here.
Nitro actually gets that speedball, but I'd already broken the bomb blocks, so just did it for style.
I mean, it's definitely a stylish strat. Like, you can't argue with that.
Oh, I mean, he looked really cool. Like, let's get that out of the way.
Anyway, Zeb will be regaining, like, 0 health because he has 80 missiles and only under half of them are. So, anyways, this is a great Norfair.
Yeah, there's one major way out of the way, and then one near Dragon.
Yeah.
So Nitro might be going for both, and if he goes for the bottom one, that's such a big time commitment for Wave Beam.
Yeah, or Plasma Beam, but probably Wave because the game hates you. Anyways, here's the epic save for the bottom major, like you were saying.
Goodness. Not that way. But it's gonna go for these hollow dots. I don't like this. Like, you've seen how the Ridley situation is in this seed. I don't think you want to be playing hollows.
Yeah, true. Maybe Nitro's forgotten about how bad the Ridley situation is. But it is pretty bad, so.
It was a pretty funny one, I gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little silly.
Also, as Chaplin out, going left in Red Tower would have actually gone to the map faster. Instead of having to go all the way through this funny loop that Nitro went through, and Zeb is going through as well.
Yeah, Nitro continuing to check hollow dots and not get supers or E-tanks, so...
It's just giving the worst outcome here. A lot of power bombs.
Yeah, it's going great.
Zeb is 10 missiles away from being go mode. 20 or 120 would technically be enough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he can find 2 missile packs along the way.
This E-tank blind. I don't know how we got here.
Yeah, this seems like an epic moment. Oh, this is how we got here.
Ah, that makes sense.
Simultaneous speedballs, you'll have to see it in different places. There's not really all that many of them.
Oh my gosh, so many power bombs popping here in Norfair.
Yeah, Nitro has the haha funny 35 power bombs.
Actually, the worst case.
Yeah, it's fairly close to Dragon though. Just gets to have his major and then his Dragon fight.
Yeah, the good news for the Nitro fans out there, he is going to the Dragon boss first instead of the faraway major in Norfair. If he skips it, then
Well, if he skips
still
it, then he's probably
low.
gonna. I think if he skips it, then he's still skipping the Bryn major, which means he's gonna play for Hollows and not get Varia and lose.
Right. But if he skips it and then for some reason goes for the Brinstar major, then we're feeling pretty good. The Nitro camp looking up in that situation.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is way more likely that Nitro either does both of them or does none of them and loses anyway. But the Plasma Beam definitely gonna at least not hurt, since he does have charge.
It is quite nice to find Plasma Beam with charge extra right before Dragon.
Yeah.
Literally the room before.
Yeah, epic.
Yep.
Yeah. I would say a funny joke, but I don't want to hurt Nitro's feelings.
Wow. Sorry, Nitro is going to be very careful in this Dragon fight. That's all we need to say.
Yeah, that is all we need to say. If you watch the race, you know what we're talking about.
If you know, you know.
Yep.
Just a healthy refill on the other side of the
those who
game.
weren't here at the beginning of the race, Ridley is behind Magdalite Tunnel into Three Musketeers, and then Ridley right after, and then there's a missile behind Ridley, and that's all you get. So Varia is kind of very required, unless you just get a zillion tanks. So yeah, it's great.
Funny enough, Zeb kind of did get the zillion tanks.
Yeah,
it was all after getting.
Yeah, Zeb had this plus Charge Ice Plasma, then he could start to think about doing the Ridley without Varia, but he also just has Varia and does not have Charge Plasma.
Yeah, Zeb finally gets a super. So that's more than enough. 2590 is 20 missiles of leeway, so 3 supers.
Yeah, big number, good. I don't know, I feel like my brain's been off this entire broadcast. What are we playing again?
I don't know.
Epic.
You think my brain has been on? You're sorely mistaken.
Well, joke's on you, I know you don't have one.
It's true. Not beating the allegation.
Anyways, Zeb is going to now fight Dragon. It will be at least slightly slower than Nitro's fight. Due to
Does have the grapple, though.
charge. Yeah, he does have grapple and speed. And everything else under the sun.
All the fun Dragon items except for the charge beam. Except for the one that would also be good on Mother Brain. I didn't actually see if this was a speed Zeb skip possible map, so speed also may not be fun on Mother Brain.
Yeah. Anyways, Nitro is just heading back to the criteria and then whatever. I think Nitro might just be doing Ridley on this. Which he does have a CF. He has 2 CFs in fact, so maybe he just was a CF before Ridley and fights Ridley on beam only and then does CF after. Well, now he gets 5 papers.
It's a bit sketchy. He was really hoping to find an E-Tank there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if he keeps going right, then it does lead him to Varia, but I don't think that's the way he'll be going.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just headed back.
Which I think is fair. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's probably what I would do in this situation, but it is pretty scary. You are really banking on hitting an E-tank at
That's
the
not
item at Three Musketeers.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't remember what it was. Zeb saw it, but I don't.
It was a hollow dot.
It was a hollow dot. I'm aware of that, but I don't know what the item was. I think it was probably an E-tank, given how many Zeb has picked up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But I also wouldn't be surprised if it was different in both of their seeds, despite Nitro.
Wow. I mean, it could have been a reserve. Nitro, or Zeb has 3 of those.
Sure, he does.
And I don't know where he got the 3rd one from. So
He
this
did.
is a scary room, actually. For Nitro.
This is a great room for Nitro, especially since gravity. Oh, this is scary. He does.
He should have enough health.
Yeah, he can get through, I think. He takes the flame hit, but he gets through. Okay.
Well, if he did take the flame hit, he would have died. He barely avoided it.
Yeah, true, because they would have dealt 100.
He's going to find a 2nd reserve here, so not what he wants. But again, I don't remember where that 3rd one was for Zeb.
Yeah.
Looks like Zeb, meanwhile, is headed back out of Brinstar from Norfair.
Yeah, Zeb kind of just in the direction of the other regions where his other ring will be. I think he knows it's Korean, since it wasn't in Norfair.
Yeah, I believe Zeb has the knowledge that Mother Brain's in the last area he didn't check.
Yep.
That was a 40th power bomb for Nitro. I forgot this was a power bomb as well.
Yeah. States of 211.
Nitro takes the health refill, even though he's going by the ship.
Epic.
Did it just to spite us specifically.
Yeah. Making us mad on purpose by playing slower.
Can you believe he gets away with it?
Yeah, well, I mean, odds are he won't, because he is behind.
True, it's true. Alright.
But I mean, also, that was not the decision that made or broke it, so...
I mean, this was a really well played seed by both runners, but Zeb, making the decision to be more thorough in Brinstar before checking anything else out, and was rewarded with that Varia suit in a seed with pretty good ammo, so he was able to play ammo. Just runs right into Mother Brain blind. I forgot this was so close.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious for Zeb. Like, he just runs in here just like, oh, this is Mother Brain. I can win the game now.
Basically just the first check in the entire area. So you're naturally just going to run straight through ice.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, he is 1 super down, but should be fine. He's got how many missiles of leeway?
Enough.
15, I believe.
Yeah. 18, I think.
Makes sense.
Maybe not, I don't know.
Oof. Nitro, meanwhile, is onto the suitless Ridley. And it was the 3rd reserve. That's where it was. It was at Three Musketeers.
Nice.
So kind of shambles for Nitro, and he's just going to reset. It's not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, he really needs to not use his supers and, like, use his, what am I thinking?
His
like,
charge shot.
Like, yeah, use beam. Like, I think this is possible, but it's not going to be easy, so...
Yeah.
But
for sure.
In either case, Zeb's going to be done with escape by the time Nitro gets the triply done.
Yeah, it is a pretty short escape. You know, you're only going 2 rooms deep into Turian to get to Mother Brain.
Yeah, exactly.
You aren't too deep in Meridia either.
Yeah. Kind of nice those gates are gone since our enemies.
Zeb turns off the lights.
Yeah. Zeb knows where he's going, I believe you.
He knows something. I think that's something maybe that he has not traversed through this top section of Meridia, but it would have been faster to just keep going forward. He never actually opened that powerbomb door that we were talking about.
It's true. Is that gonna have enough time?
I think so. It's gonna be close though.
Yeah,
this leads right into Gauntlet, so.
Yeah, but there might be like 1 or 2 more rooms. Because it's like, you have still to do main shaft.
Oh wait, maybe Zeb doesn't have enough time.
Yeah, this might not be enough.
Oh my goodness. Wait, this is actually really close.
Yeah, I don't think this is enough.
Oh man, it's not enough.
It's not enough. Oh, he's on this one.
You're so close.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Good news is he has the save right at escape, so doesn't just lose the race off of that. But
yeah,
you know he is shambling so hard right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, because of the auto scissors at the start of escape, Zeb was not completely done for.
Yep. And this time Zeb knows he can just go all the way across these rooms. Doesn't need to dip into Brinstar for a room.
Yeah. Just to use his brain this time.
And does a nice speedball there.
Yeah, well done. That's actually pretty tough to pull off.
It helps that the robot was gone.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess
that's your big obstacle doing that normally.
Yeah, okay, I guess it's not hard. I take it back. No compliment for you, Zeb.
Exactly. Now you get it.
Yeah, I'm thinking in the mapper mindset of doing that room, but the robot is in the way, so you can't do a speedball. Unless you, like, stop at a predetermined position and then do the normal setup. But at that point, it just doesn't save time.
Alright, this time Zeb's got plenty of time to get to the ship.
Yeah, will not lose 20 seconds in this turn. Makes it in time,
out.
and finishes in first place with a race time at GG time of 56 minutes and 54 seconds, and Nitro will take the forfeit to finish off game 1. So yeah, we'll run the credits out for y'all, and yeah, me and Derp are going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll see you back in like 10 minutes for game 2. So yeah.
See ya.
Welcome back to this episode of the Super Metroid Map Rando Tournament. My name is Randomizer Cartridge, and I will be returning along with Dirt for the commentary of Game 2 of Zeb versus Nitro. How are you doing, Dirt?
Pretty good. We saw a pretty interesting Game 1. Zeb finding the Brinstar a little bit early and deciding to check the majors that were pretty far away instead of going to other areas. And was rewarded with that Varia suit and a seed that was basically hard required to get Varia. But both runners played well, so we'll see who is able to make the better plays in this one. Should be starting in just a few seconds. Yeah, but Game 1 had a nasty set of hell runs before the Ridley fight, so basically had to get Varia or get a bunch of tanks and a bunch of ammo and a good beam, which Nitro was kind of trying to do, but was really just too little too late, as at that point Zeb was already on Mother Brain in the escape. So, but yeah. Zeb started his timer and didn't start his game last time, and this time started his game and then started his timer 5 seconds late. It's a disaster. We end up in West Ocean again, but this time at the bottom.
Yeah, it's actually so over.
Definitely prefer ending up at the top, but at least
Yeah.
get that morph ball early there, so we'll be able to check the bottom item down here.
Yeah. Also, you have to find the map station over here. Also, bombs. So good start. Zeb crouch locked for a bit.
Funny little crouch lock. He was trying to turn around. Let it be known. He was inputting a turnaround. It wasn't just sitting there, but the game did not let him.
Well, I disagree with that. I think Zeb was just sitting around. I think he like just decided to take a break.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's actually, funny enough, the Fantune map. So Fantune is somewhere at the top of the West Ocean. Unfortunately, with no missiles, there isn't a way to damage Fantune, so we are looking for that at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, we are not going to be doing that right now. So really just going to be probably going through Gauntlet and getting to the top of West Ocean. Could also go to the right or to the top right of landing site, but with 1.5 items up here, the sky item plus the maze item, then it's kind of tempting to be over there.
Yeah, so internet is shambling right now, but Nitro going straight over here to the top of West Ocean. Zeb actually tried to go to the right, but ran into a missile door, so decided to just come over here as well. It's going to be checking the sky missile item before checking the portal, which it turns out that the top right portal is the Fantune that we're looking for.
Yeah.
But cannot defeat yet.
Yeah, we could find such weaponry here. This is a holodot. Could be supers. It is supers. So
well, this is technically a possible Fantune fight, but
yeah, it sucks. It's more possible now, but it still sucks.
It may not want to do it just yet. I imagine we see Zeb check down here first, at least.
Yeah, just see what door this is.
Technically for Zeb, this could be Fantune, but luckily it is not. We'll see if we find an item. Nah.
Yeah, impassable yellow door. No. Nitro will also be finding said impassable yellow door and turning around. So
yeah. So what do you do in these runner situations? Do you think? Because I'm leaning towards just going back to the ship, and it looks like that's what Zeb is doing.
Yeah, I would also not be opposed to go back to the ship, refill, take a save, go to the top right.
Could also go bottom right now with that super missile to open the pink door.
Yeah, probably do that first, actually.
Probably what I'm doing. Nitro also took a faster route out of the area. Didn't go down here like Zeb did.
Yep. Yeah.
Also worth noting that Zeb never actually checked the door to Fantune, but he knows by process of elimination that it is there.
Yeah, did save a little bit of time on that. Yeah, both of them going to be heading through this pink door and find the top of the key stairs. Don't need to actually do much in there. And they get their missile. So now they can do Fantune fairly easily. It's not a good fight, but it's like a doable fight.
Yeah, anything less than like 15 missiles kind of sucks. 10 missiles is okay if you get good drops, but Fantune is a known troll, so getting good drops from him is not guaranteed. But either way, I think with 5-5 plus the 1E tank, you just go back. And it looks like both runners are doing just that.
Yeah, especially with the ship save right beforehand. It's like, it sucks, but it's worth it because you get a map of the early game, and that's like super powerful.
Nitro kind of shambling these early wall jumps. Had a little bit of trouble the first time as well. Zeb picking up a slight early lead off of getting those a little bit cleaner. Although immediately shambled the bomb, so now Nitro's back in front.
Yeah, obviously this is exactly what is going to determine the race.
So to answer chat, I believe both runners did see that powerbomb door there, but it is possible that that was like the gravity suit room and they found an item there. Because if like there's a missile at that area, then you don't need to do the backtrack that the runners did to get the missile pack over all the way on the other side of the landing site.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
what you
it is
said.
possible that they just didn't notice the powerbomb door, but even if you did, I think that checking the room was the correct play.
Anyways, Nitro gets a fast, and Dirk gets, Zeb gets a slow, not Dirk. So, yeah, now it looks like Nitro is gonna also go slow on the second round, and it's a right slow, so kind of annoying. But
that was annoying. You
yeah.
get baited into the mid, but then it's actually a slow.
Yeah. Oh, Nitro collected those drops. He wanted to fire those 2 missiles and then pick up the big bundle of drops that the left fast gives you. But both of them wisely keeping 1 missile in hand, so they can, for like this fast battle that Zeb just got, he can keep, he can open with 1. Oh, if he had hit those 2 missiles, then he might have been able to hit a super afterward and finish the fight.
Yeah, you're seeing the difficulty of a 5 missile fight with Fantoon. You just don't have enough ammo on hand to really deal damage quickly.
Oh, and Nitro enrages. I think he just missed them a lot of missiles there.
Yeah, he missed at least 1 missile into the wall, and I think if everything connected, it would have been enough. But
I think he missed 2.
Maybe.
But yeah. Also,
either way, doing a good job dodging these enrage cycle, but it is going to be time lost.
Yeah. Also not farming, so it's on 0, so if he gets a fast, then that's unfortunate, but he doesn't. Well, I guess if he gets a fast, he gets a super.
Yeah, it would have been
fight. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Actually, was 1 missile off.
Lol. Anyways, there's haha funny major at the bottom of at the middle of key stairs, so maybe you go for that and reset if it's nothing. There's also
where else do you go on this map?
I mean, you IBJ up. That's like where you go.
Right. There were a lot of like powerbomb doors and heated rooms and water rooms. I didn't see the map exactly, but going up did not seem like very fun.
Yeah, well, we get to see it again when Nitro gets it, so
very true. Let's see. So that major is, I think, not accessible in Logic.
There's also Dragon. Yeah, there's a powerbomb door there, so.
Yep. Can also get to, what is that 3-way heated room with a door on the left?
That's pre-pillars. That's like pre-pillars. It needs a powerbomb to get up there. So my guess is there's a powerbomb somewhere. You just have to get it. Also, there's Dragon somewhere in Criteria.
Yeah, it was like top left.
Yeah. Not the top priority, though.
I think there was another major over that direction as well. So I believe there are 3 majors in Criteria, and they're all very spaced out.
Yeah, they're all bad.
Yeah, this Criteria sucks. This is going to be kind of awful. Hopefully the runners are able to navigate it without too much trouble. This is likely going to be our powerbomb here.
It's not, of course.
Never mind.
Yeah. What if it
we
was?
Can have nice things.
Yeah. And no powerbombs for runners.
Possible. Nitro actually just went down Key Hunter stairs. We'll see what the reward is.
Wow.
Nice speed booster. Gonna be pretty big, but that is out of Logic, and he is gonna have to farm quite a while to get back. I think there was a health refill at the end of this, though.
Yep, there was. So could also just farm Terminator here, but might just decide that the health refill is a better decision, since there's only this room between, in like the elbow room or whatever.
Worth noting that the item over by Dragon, the major, is all the way in Wasteland at the Power Bombs of Shame, so not an easy grab there either.
Yeah, I swear your voice just did like a sound glitch on Discord. Like, obviously I know it wasn't, but it was funny.
That was because my voice did a sound glitch in real life.
I believe you.
I can just do that.
Yeah. Oh, Nitro was a tiny bit late on that jump, so not getting the speed and is going to decide to do better things with his life.
Yeah, gonna follow the logic instead of going for the one tank, no safety key stairs.
Yeah. Shocker.
I don't think there's any speed locks up here, but again, there's a lot up here. I did not get a great look at it still.
Yeah, there's just like, it's just all bad up here. There's so many bad things.
Zeb is headed up to
Yeah, this far right major.
That's the power bombs to get over here now. I don't think there's any bedrooms, although there is I believe that was the Mother Brain side hopper room. That's scary. So we'll see this nice strat from Zeb here. Gets through without taking any damage if you ignore the damage that he took.
Yeah, we'll see this nice strat from Zeb called taking damage.
Yeah, called just deboosting through it.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even a deboost. What he could do is, for his next pass through, he's going to have to reserve abuse. Actually, no, for his next pass through, he's going to farm. So,
yeah, for his next pass through, he will take this nice little refill from the. Oh my goodness! I thought he was going to get out of that with one. That would have been pretty sick.
That's what I thought too. I think it's just like stream, like froze for like a second, and we saw one, and we're like, oh wow.
No, he was like he just barely avoided it, but then the farming bug moved forward a pixel and got him in the foot.
Oh, classic. Anyways, Zeb picks up screw attack before space jump, so I have to look at this crappy animation again.
Unfortunate, really. I don't know if this is enough to put the Key Hunter stairs in logic, but it will make it a lot easier for Zeb if he decides to go down there.
Zeb could just like do this and then farm and do like and keep the speed if he wants. To be determined if he doesn't, but yeah,
it'd also be a big deal.
Yeah, also gets to do this room. Yeah, keeping that speed would be, like you say, definitely a big deal.
Nitro got knocked back into the sand pit there, but is able to get out.
Yeah, did the funny trick that gets you out of the sand.
Funny trick I wish I knew in 2015 playing Door Rando. Alas.
Yeah, did anyone know it in 2015 playing Door Rando?
I do not think so.
Anyways, Nitro is almost dead.
Oof.
Might be dead once he runs into the side hopper room, so...
Yeah, it's going to be a bit scary. There is a strat to get through without taking damage. I believe without speed, you want to go through the room with full speed, and then do a down back, and that actually avoids the first hopper. I don't remember how the rest of the room goes, but hopefully Nitro does.
Oh, he almost had it.
Well, yeah, almost had it. Unfortunately, the hopper jumped towards him. I think the other half of that strat is that you actually wait for like a split second, so the hopper jumps forward instead of back.
Yeah, that would make sense. Anyway, Zeb found an extra E-tank somewhere. I think I know where, but I'm not going to say because I'm cool like that.
I am going to say it was at the hopper great E-tank room.
Got him. Yeah, where we discussed. Actually,
yeah, the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Also checked the item there at Cathedral, but I don't know what he got.
Yeah, I don't know. If he got an E-tank, I think by my epic process of elimination, I think it was a reserve.
Yeah, but there was already a reserve?
Wait.
He should have already had one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I am much confused.
Well, either way, has made his way down to Norfair. Immediately greeted with not the room he wanted to see, I would imagine.
Yeah.
With the speed booster, if this bottom left door is to a non-water room, then he can A, get out, and B, check the 2 items at Aqueduct.
Yeah, that is decidedly not a water room, so can also get the map here, since it's right here.
Probably want to do that first.
Yeah. Okay, chat's telling us it was a super and he decided to leave it, which baffles me.
There are
but
2 majors
whatever.
there, look at
Holy. Yeah, this is...
that. This is where we want to be, it looks like.
Yeah, here and nowhere else in Norfair. Crazy.
Yeah, was there even another portal out?
I wish I could tell you.
Nice.
My gut says no, but I don't know for sure.
We need the seed unlocked for just the commentary, so we can know these things. Well, there's one right here over to Turian. We'll see if that's where Zeb wants to go, and looks like it is.
Yeah, I want the seat unlocked just for me, so I can look like I'm smart.
Yeah,
without
just for me, not MM2. I want it though.
Wow. Yeah, I want it so that I can not look like an idiot on commentary. But Derp doesn't get it. I don't know. I was gonna actually kind of make a point with this, and then I decided to not do that because I forgot what the point was.
Wow. Zeb finding charged plasma, by the way, going to be really nice for dealing with the bosses and all these enemies. Pretty much every enemy is not a threat to him anymore, thanks to Screw Attack and Plasma.
Yeah, he can one-shot all but like the important enemies.
Yeah, all except for the big ones that you have to kill to beat the game.
Yeah, I think they're called bosses.
Something like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
See another pretty close map.
Yeah, Zeb kind of just playing this early game better. It's just out to a fairly big lead now. With a lot more majors and a lot more map knowledge. Has done more in the time that they've had with the seed. Yeah.
Zeb was able to get to the side hopper room with more health, so it's actually just able to deboost through it. There are 3 majors here, 2 of them up at Mama Turtle.
Yeah, also a Ridley. So that's
also a Ridley, which if we find a Various suit at one of these 3 is actually really good.
Yeah, that's construction zone right before the Mama Turtle. So it won't be a great Mama Turtle, but it'll be fine. Especially if this is gravity. That would be sick. But even if not, he can just ride the turtle up and use his epic grapple beam. Or his epic bomb jump off the wall or whatever. There's a lot of ways to go about it.
Yeah, this room that Nitro's kind of inching his way through, Zeb was able to get through much cleaner. And so that gave him more health for the side hopper room, which got him to Screw faster, which got him to Speed and Norfair faster. Although Nitro did come down to it early, wasn't able to keep it because of the no Screw Attack.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just been coming up all Zeb in this early game.
Yeah,
but he's been executing well. He's definitely earned it.
Definitely. Like, not like, oh, Zeb's just luck stacked into everything. No, like, Zeb has been playing well. He has just also been making decisions that turn out his way, you know?
I mean, the gameplay speaks for itself sometimes. I don't know if this short charge is possible, by the way. It might be if you get, like, the silly stutter through the door. Zeb didn't even really go for it.
Yeah, I don't think he did at all.
One half-hearted attempt before just gonna jump up normally. That grapple barely connected, but we got there.
Yeah.
Space jump here again. I believe it was here last time.
It might have been. Yeah, it was.
Kind of funny. Nitro farmed up all the health to get through the side hopper room and then got through without taking any damage.
Epic. Yeah, Nitro now going to get a Screw Attack, and then we'll have to get started on the chain.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of divergent opportunity unless Nitro wants to go for the insane Wasteland item. Which, I mean, we haven't seen a suit yet. The odds of it being a suit are increasing every day.
I mean, if they end up playing the seed for more than a day, then I am very worried.
Well, in 20 minutes, it'll shift over to the new day somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that's
Nitro going to take a lot of damage coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know
Alright.
what time zone that would be.
Like I said, somewhere in the ocean. I don't think
Yeah.
there's any land in that time zone.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, well, Zeb has found that there is nothing else here. It's got all the majors. There is a Ridley, but it is not doable yet. Which could be pretty bad, because it may be a bit awkward to get back to. Did save. What is he cooking up? Oh, that's what he's cooking up. Brinstar.
Actually, Greenland is the answer. It will become the new day in, I think, literally just Greenland.
Checks out.
Yeah.
My vague knowledge of where Greenland is.
Yeah. Anyways, relevant matters. Nitro got his speed, so we'll now be going through the rest of Key Stairs and down
Double
to-
power bomb for Zeb. That is not what he wanted to see.
Yeah. Yeah, really not. Power bombs are never your friend. You'd always, like, rather see something else than power bombs.
Pretty much, yeah.
Except for him playing, like, 3-3-1 and then trying to do Suitless LN in that. Shouts to SM Rat. What an epic set of settings SM Rat is.
We don't have to talk about the that mode, that setting.
Hey, I mean, it's better than full countdown vanilla map. Let's be real.
True.
Because that, you're also just playing with more obtuse settings. Anyways, Nitro is pretty close to the map but doesn't know it, so we'll route this northward just a little bit more inefficiently than Zed.
Yeah, it's possible that Nitro just goes through the door to Turian and then just never goes back for the Norfair map.
That would actually be epic for him, because there is nothing in Norfair.
Yeah, it is probably the best case if that's what he does, and it looks like it is.
Wow.
Pretty
That's actually sick.
And like it leads you into a room you want to be, so you're never really thinking about going back.
Yeah.
Until you have to.
In Norfair,
Zeb, unfortunately, is still just ahead at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, Zeb really just wants like at least one suit, and then he can make do without the other, probably. Just depends on what he finds.
Still need a few more tanks to really be able to skip Varia, but
Yeah, I mean, not like he'd do it now, more like with what he finds later. But that will depend on the future. But here in the present, Zeb is making his way through Brinstar, trying to decide how best to arrive at the map.
there isn't a great option, and it turns out we are just going to a new land.
Hello, wrecked ship.
Once again, the map is somewhere down. Looks like Zeb's going to go for this door first. We're probably going to go down the tube. And we are back in Brinstar.
Ain't that great?
Well, not for Zeb. He doesn't want it.
Yeah. Yeah, the funny part is it's not. But Nitro is going to continue going through Turian, trying to get to that map.
Yeah, it took a different route than Zeb, but got there all the same.
Yeah, I'm definitely like, this is not the same rooms that Zeb traversed, but does get there in the end, and will be near the three majors and the Ridley that he will not be killing.
Yep, he'll get all those and then probably go down the Brinstar as he sees the bad news that Norfair had a map station that was pretty close, turns out. May have been in the room adjacent, but didn't quite go down and get it.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Another bad room. I think both of those were close enough that they might have both been fish tank. No, this is just a different room.
Yeah, I
I
think
saw
these are
another
different
down
rooms.
door. That was
Yeah.
bad.
I think Zeb can get out of this.
With
With,
Spring
like-
Ball, most likely, but he's
Well, it's-
scared of the possibility of it being, left side of fish tank, and then you fall
Yeah,
to your doom.
I was talking about Spring Ball, that he can just get out. He can get that item and get out because he has space jump.
Do you get enough height from a Spring Ball jump to get out of like the middle?
Oh, I guess that's the problem. But I guess the first one's a problem, and then the middle one you can just jump more probably. I don't know. Maybe I think you can probably just sprint up to the first one, then jump more for the middle one, and then do the funny long wall jump chain into the spaceship at the water surface, and then just jump morph out, and it's pretty easy.
Zeb really looking for a save. We do see the map is connected to, I believe that is Oasis. It has to be because it's a bad down room, and then two tiles, and then a door to the right.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Oasis, he's fine. So he just has to.
Is he?
Yeah, he can just spring wall jump. I mean, it is a max hit spring wall jump, but it's just a spring wall jump.
It's a very tight spring wall jump, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, as previously mentioned, it is a max height spring wall jump, so it's not easy. But
good news is he can actually just go left. He gets a couple majors out of it too.
True. Yeah, so will not have to do the spring wall jump. Just gets to do bottom E-Tech instead, which is kind of miserable without high jump.
Yeah, it does have the ice beam, so it is in logic with ice spring, I believe.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's not too hard.
Yeah, it's not hard, just miserable. Well, I don't know. Maybe this doesn't qualify as miserable. It's just annoying.
It's kind of a knowledge check, but it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Nitro is... He's gotten all his majors here in this area. Turian?
Turian. Yeah. This one. The funny one.
This one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately finds out that all of the majors are not very funny. Although it turns out they are required. Potentially, if this item is something good that Zeb is checking.
Yeah.
I mean it's good.
High jump's pretty good as they go. I would say high jump's the best item that's left that isn't a suit. But it is also not a suit, so.
Unfortunately, the gap between it and the two suits are quite big.
Yeah. It's like, Fairy is really good, Gravity's really good. High jump is like, it's pretty
good.
Yeah. Like you're not skipping it any day of the week, but it's also not a suit.
And really the only bad major at this point is X-Ray. It's like, or not X-Ray, Spazer. X-Ray actually would be nice, because you still have Dragon to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, X-Ray would be cool. Spazer is just completely useless.
Yeah, you've wasted your time getting it.
Yeah.
Epically trolled.
Yeah. Yeah, now Zeb's going to get to the next major. Is going to be hitting this one. 50% chance of a suit here.
Well,
But yeah,
it is the worst outcome.
Yeah, Spacer does have to be placed somewhere.
So we do know that there's the one really far major over in Wastelands at Criteria.
Yep.
That is a pretty high chance of being a suit. And then the other two majors, I believe, are still MIA.
There was one more in here, but I could also just be going insane.
I don't... There might be one at the top, actually, I think.
Yeah. Okay, chat says I'm not going insane. Thanks.
Okay.
This is everything I needed.
This is great, because it means I'm going insane by not remembering it.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously this is the definition of going insane.
Yeah, me when I forget an easily forgettable piece of information.
Yeah.
Must be losing my mind.
Yeah, anyways, Zeb going insane with his gaming skills, styling on the Grain Gate glitch with getting it first try. So, yeah. So, does find the secret third major that we all knew existed for the funny worst outcome.
Oh my goodness.
Wave beam.
I mean, we have full beam now, at least.
Yeah. It can't be improved on.
Doesn't get better than this.
Yep.
So we're missing the suits and X-ray. We've got the bad criteria major. I think we've got one on the left side of Norfair, maybe? I would have to look at the map again, but I don't know when that will be happening.
Oh, we've got Brinstar. This is a region in the game.
We'll see what Brinstar has as Nitro presumably heads towards the Brinstar map.
Yeah, if Nitro manages to skip Wreck Ship, and well, actually no, never mind, because I forgot that Wreck Ship is just connected to Brinstar, because that's how this map works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really just going to depend on how the grid map shakes out. But with the high jump in tow, Zeb has a lot more deal with potential for hazard doors, so I think he can probably. I guess no. Zeb knows there's a 2 and 3 shot of the funny major criteria being a suit at this point. So
Right, and it does look like that's the way he's headed, I believe.
yeah, could also just be. No, he can't really do Ridley on this. But even
No,
with full
not
beam,
quite. You're close. If you have
Yeah.
one more E-tank and you game out of your mind, maybe.
Yeah.
Nitro finds a mother brain here in Brinstar.
Okay, that's good. I think
Good info.
No, I think if you get a 39 or something on this, you can do it. But you'd have to have a really good fight. But I think you could do it.
Nitro actually just jumping down the tube.
Yeah.
We'll see where he lands.
He did just take a save, and it's haha funny top of fish tank. Top left, that is. But
now we are in Meridia, another new area, and the map is not close.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Nitro not going to continue this charade.
Yeah, he could do the unmorph into the store and go down fish tank on this.
Can he? Because the tube resets your position.
Oh, does it? Yeah, I forget. So.
Well, it resets your
I guess I don't know if it resets your pose, but
I don't think it does, but it pushes you into a different position, a different height, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get it with that height.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play this game.
Wow.
Yeah, the allegations are true, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think Nitro will need to eventually go and get the high jump, and I think the funny criteria major is going to be gravity, and then he'll be able to get the what are we thinking?
There is one more major in Norfair, apparently.
Oh, okay. In that case, Zeb is just gonna go get that, and that'll be the suit, surely.
Most likely. Good chance that the seed just wanted you to go get the gravity. Well, I don't know. Because you couldn't really get to it before getting Ice Beam. So I think what Zeb did is actually in logic, going all the way down and then back up here to get gravity.
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Pretty miserable, but such is the way sometimes.
Yep. Sometimes that is just how map rando goes.
You really do feel like that on occasion.
Yeah.
Where is the major over here?
Well, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
I would like to know. Good news is the person who needs to know seems to be going that way.
Yeah.
Nitro getting the same information. The 3 majors in ship.
Yeah, will be just getting those and then getting out of ship, probably. Well, I mean, I don't really know what else he would do in ship after he got the 3 majors.
Yeah, kind of feels bad that we're not really talking about Nitro, but also it's just like, this is a pretty linear seed. Both runners doing basically the same thing, and Zeb just he figured out the early game, excuse me, a little bit faster than Nitro. So now it's just like Nitro's doing things that Zeb's already done. So it feels kind of bad, but it's hard to really comment too deeply on what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, talk about the runner that's ahead is kind of just how comms goes.
It do be like that. All right, is the X right here?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Let's go. The last 2 majors of the suits.
Yeah.
Alive.
One of them is completely unknown. Like if Varia is a criteria, then we're pretty much go mode. Although Zeb does need to find Kraid and Motherbrain. He hasn't seen Motherbrain yet. If it's gravity, then we still don't have enough to actually kill Ridley.
Well, we don't have 6 tanks for Rainbow.
We don't have enough to live either. Although we're one tank off at this point.
Yeah, like it's not unfeasible, just not really fun, you know?
I would not describe the runners as having a good time. Personally.
Yeah.
What's over here for Zeb? Let's see what he saw over here. Looks like this double hollow, potentially. No, there are actually 2 double hollows that he skips. There's Norfair Reserve and back of Gauntlet. Decided to skip both, though. Just gonna go straight to the elevator for this major that is here that I did not notice.
Epic. So I think, we just do know all the majors. So
suddenly things are clearing up.
It's all making sense.
Crazy how Zeb is just going to where the items are, and we're just not paying attention close enough.
Yeah. Shocker. Player who is playing the game is paying more attention than people who are talking about the game.
Hopefully he can find an E-tank here. Really just wants the refill more than anything, and does get it. Although, Zeb is going back to the ship, because he has to go that way for the boss, and you kind of want to head to Criteria first to clear that boss, and then, work your way down.
Yeah, just to minimize potential backtracking.
Yeah. Good news is Zeb is fairly close to Criteria. Once he gets out of Norfair, he'll be right there. Can just do the quick dip for Dragon and then go back. But after that, it's kind of awkward. He doesn't know where Motherbrain is. He doesn't know where Kraid is. He knows where Ridley is, but it's a little bit awkward to get back to, from what I remember.
Yeah, Ridley's like off in Turian or something. Maybe he does Bryn Map while he's here, and then after that, he goes and does Criteria. Though, that will tell him where Motherbrain is.
Well, no, Norfair is just connected to Criteria through...
oh, yeah, it is. That's right.
Aqueduct.
Yeah.
He just has to make his way all the way back, since he had to come all the way to the left for this Varia suit, which... Once again, looking pretty required for how the seed is shaping up.
Oh yeah, now he gets to do fun amphitheater.
I mean, it is pretty fun. You have all the fun items for it.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, you just get it. It gets to do it like a normal person, instead of...
Wow.
I don't know.
Like a new route runner? I don't know.
Yeah, who would do that?
Who would, honestly?
Honestly, who would voluntarily not run new route? Unfortunately, there are many people who fall under this description.
Regrettably, it is the faster route.
Yeah.
The consequences of which are still being felt by many a man.
Yeah.
And woman.
Yeah. Many people have run new route, and I don't know. I think the joke's played out.
I think we're getting funnier, and if we keep telling this joke, it will continue to get funnier.
Now you're speaking my language.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Anyways, Zeb is in Criteria. And will be taking care of his Dragon with... I mean, if he doesn't do it with ease, then I will be horrendously disappointed, because he has full beam and X-ray. But
we'll see if he wants to go get this gravity suit as well. I mean, he knows it's gravity, so I think he'd probably go get it. It's not too out of the way.
Yeah, true. I mean, it'll save you, like, what, infinity years in the water room, so yeah, you probably just grab it.
I think that's exactly correct on how much time it'll save.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it'll save, like, what, 5 seconds every single time? I don't know. I just made up a number, but it saves a lot of time, so it's probably worth.
I didn't see exactly... Okay, Zeb is going to here. I didn't know if he was...
Oh, Zeb just a little bit late on that super drop for the crab. You really want to, like, have your super selected in the room and then, like, just do your shot first thing. But even the time to select the 2 supers is just... The crab's going to get away from you.
Yeah, you basically have to shoot the super right when you enter the room. I guess Zeb had to go through this room anyways, so now there's even less of an excuse to not pick up gravity. When you know that it's gravity and it is 2 seconds away.
Yeah, that is true.
It turns out picking up the good items is good. We actually see Nitro coming back here as well. Fortunately, we'll be able to get to this gravity suit and to Dragon, but no Varia will make it a little bit scarier.
Yeah, and also no X-ray, so can't do microwave on Dragon.
Where's Zeb going?
Did
Wasteland not connect?
No, because there's no door at the bottom right of Wasteland. It's a bottom
right, but I thought it like looped around.
I don't think so. No, because I think it's just like a missile in the bottom left of Dragon, and then like the bottom tile of Wasteland is to the left of that, so it just doesn't connect.
Well, good news is the map is turned off, so we can't see it.
Epic. Yeah, and it will not be turned on, so we just get to suffer.
Wow. Nitro, meanwhile, hot on Zeb's heels. Technically does have all the bosses that Zeb does, but is missing a pretty crucial item, that being the Varia suit, which was all the way on the other side of Norfair.
Yeah, it doesn't really have much knowledge to make up for it, so this is kind of just Zeb's race to lose.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that we did end up being this close, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's like close in position, not necessarily close in actual standing.
Yeah. Anyways, Nitro might be trying to play for Variolus at this point.
I mean, it's not unreasonable. With full beam, if you get enough E-tanks, you really don't need that many to kill Ridley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like one more and Nitro's comfy.
Actually going to go for this reserve. I was wondering if he was going to underwater wall jump to it, but I'm just going to use the spring ball.
No, with fast pause, spring ball jumping is faster. As a confirmed Uwu cheater, I am unfortunately privy to roughly how fast Uwuing is.
Unfortunately, there's too many cheaters in the map rando community, so you might be losing your title on Uwu cheater of the tournament.
I didn't say I was the Uwu cheater. I'm just a Uwu cheater. Like,
fair enough.
I don't know. I still will be the OG Uwu cheater, though, because I taught Eddie. And then he taught everyone else.
Wow. Well, Zeb, hunting for the rest of the bosses. Doesn't know where Ridley is, does not know where Mother Brain is, so that is technically something that Nitro has on Zeb. It could be non-trivial.
Yeah, I mean, Zeb still has to find Kraid, though, so odds are he's going to go through Brinstar, since that also connects to Meridia, which are, like, the last two regions, question mark?
Yeah, I think Meridia is really the only region we haven't explored. We haven't seen Brinstar map, so it's possible Kraid is somewhere buried in Brinstar.
Yeah.
But we've seen all the other 4 maps, I believe.
I'm like pretty sure we have. We've seen Northern map, we've seen Criteria map, we've seen Turian map, we've seen Rekshep map. Yeah, so we've seen everything.
Okay.
Except for Bren and Meridia. Anyways, I would not be doing supers on Ridley, just because there's no guarantee you're going to get him back, and it's also pretty hard to save a cycle with that. But
yeah,
makes it work. Gets the fight done in short order, and will be continuing on with his journey through the late game.
Yep. Nitro found out the hard way what I found out the easy way because I didn't have to experience it, which is that the Wasteland does not connect to Dragon. It is just a missile on the other side. So he has to go around like this.
Yeah.
Also doesn't have the X-ray, it's worth noting, so it will be a slightly slower Dragon fight. I will once again refrain from mentioning any events that happened recently.
The incident will go unmentioned. While we both allude to the incident. But anyways, Zeb is going through entering Brinstar, and will be searching out that map once again. Just trying to track it down, get his knowledge on the last 2 bosses. Just comfy cozy late game.
Yep. If Zeb does just go through these left doors in Bubble Mountain, he's going to get the Mother Brain knowledge, which is going to be quite good, but instead Zeb is headed down to Meridia, actually, which could be good if Dragon is here.
Yeah, Kraid.
Kraid.
Too busy.
The other square.
I mean,
actually, he doesn't even need to go all the way down to Meridia because he has Gravity Suit, can actually go to the Brinstar map.
Yeah. Can actually get the map we've been not able to get this whole seed. This is not a map.
Yeah, we really didn't mention it, but the Brinstar map was in such a bad position. Weren't able to get to it until basically now, after you've already gone through the area multiple times, in Zeb's case.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not great.
A bit of a troll, and actually we're still not getting to the map.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to go through the left side of Criteria he enters. Because the bottom left is also Meridia, I think.
Yeah, the bottom left of Fish Tank was also Key Hunters. But this is not good either, so the map still remains out of our reach.
Yeah, this is not a great map to get to say the least.
This is where I would be opening the map and studying it for a while, but fortunately Zeb is better than I am, so he is going to do that anyways because he's so confused.
Yeah. I think you're supposed to go through a little bit of Meridia or something.
I guess. Well, this is kind of wild.
Yeah, this is a great Brinstar, to say the least.
Well, looks like Zeb's just going for the Meridia map instead. We'll see if he's able to find the Kraid here, or if it is buried in Brinstar. Just find a funny Botwoon from the other side, which, with that Plasma Beam, is fairly easily taken care of. I say as he missed.
Yeah, does not get all the microwave shots he needs in the first round and then misses his second shot. So just take care of it in 2 rounds. No big deal. Still has a bit of a ways to traverse to get to the Meridia map. Gets an E-Tank for free along the way.
Nice and easy. This will get him a lot closer to the Meridian map. Nice long room you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, really the long vertical rooms is what he's looking for. But yes. Yeah, now he's
He
really
actually
close.
kind of overshot it and now is going all the way back. Zeb didn't even check the item. He just went up there and was like, wait, I don't need this.
Yeah. Wait, there are no items that benefit me.
Yeah. I literally have every item in the game sans Spazer, which does nothing.
Yeah, well, he knows where Spazer is, too.
Like, he saw it.
Yeah.
Just didn't pick it up.
Yeah, because he's just built like that.
And there is no crate here.
Yeah, so
There was another portal to Brinstar that we haven't seen. There's a third.
Yeah.
That will likely be the one to the map.
Yeah, the secret third Bryn portal. So cool. They had 3 of them.
Gotta love it. Nitro has 5+3. This is definitely a doable Ridley fight, which he is coming up on in just a few seconds. Might also opt to pick up that, I believe that was Sports Spawn Supers over across Hedekun if he wants.
I don't know. I was expecting just to go for Ridley on this. Like, 5+3 is not bad. Full beam.
Yeah. I mean, 6+3 is even better. So, it's right here.
I mean, it's not guaranteed to be anything, but yeah, still.
Super,
Super, which is even better.
Also quite good, yeah. Well, Zeb's got to go to the other Meridia portal to get to the other Meridia portal.
Yeah. For the final boss. So, actually, he might just be trying to traverse it in Brinstar, which I think might be possible. Who knows?
I mean, he knows that both bosses are in Brinstar. It looks like he's just blind checking. And good news is, not this one, it's the one above. Yeah. But good news is he will run into Mother Brain. The bad news is he's still looking for one more. Nitro actually went kind of far back for the save. Actually, I guess it wasn't that bad.
No, it was fine. It's like a room and a half away. It's fine.
I thought it was further.
Yeah.
I was just incorrect. Well, Zeb realizes the bad news. He actually has to go down to this mess.
Yeah.
With Brinstar Meridia connections to find Kraid, because that's the only place left to explore.
Yeah, this is a great map.
This is one of the worst area connections I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm interested to know how this... Oh, he's not done. He's just like rethinking his life choices, I think.
Yeah, just double checking that like he's seen everything else. And he has. This is the last area, and Kraid is somewhere in this hodgepodge at the bottom.
Yeah, mess doesn't really do it justice. Like, I don't know, this is definitely like a smorgasbord of a Brinstar.
Yeah, the good news for Zeb is that Nitro is probably going to be doing the same thing. The bad news for Zeb is that Nitro is done with Ridley and is catching up slightly.
Yeah. The good news for Zeb is that he's still ahead.
He's still quite ahead.
Yeah. The bad news for Zeb is that he's gone the wrong way. He needs to go over to Ellen Main Hall.
I mean, the great news for Zeb is that Nitro actually has to get through Lava Dive and Ellen Elevator to get to the other portal to Brinstar.
Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, I don't know if Nitro is going to be searching that area after all.
Yeah, he has enough health for it with 5+3, but it's still doing heat rooms suitless without, or doing heat rooms suitless versus not doing heat rooms suitless, which is what Zeb's doing.
Yeah. There is a refill station right here, though, which is nice for Nitro.
Nitro runs into the mother brain he knew was there.
Yep. Epic.
You'll never believe what he found.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Nitro will also be going into the Meridia and then maybe realizing how bad it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard not to. So we'll see if Zeb just runs into Kraid. It turns out he will run into the map because it is just right here.
Yep. And then he will figure out where the crate is.
And
The
it
answer
is
is right over there.
not close. Well, it's not too far.
Yeah, it's in that happy medium, I guess. Though, it's hard to say that the seed is happy or medium.
I would not describe the seed as either of those words personally, but who can say? Somebody out there is rejoicing, watching the runners navigate the weirdest map I've seen at least in the tournament.
Yeah,
With these
it's definitely up
settings.
there, for sure.
I believe just needs to cross this room and then crates on the other side.
Yep.
There it is.
Nitro's still doing blind navigation in Meridia. Trying to find them out.
You do not love to see it.
Let's find the funny lava dive, so could be going up and finding the red map unexpectedly, but we'll see.
Yeah, funny enough, Nitro actually getting basically the best case, but unfortunately doesn't know that this is just the right way and he's spiking it, so it's going to turn around.
I can't believe this.
We were so close, but Zeb was still decently ahead, plus with Varia.
Yeah, Zeb still would have won, just by a little bit less.
Yeah, it would have been by like a minute and a half instead of 10.5 minutes.
Or something. Who's
Something like
to say?
I mean, I can say because the race is on a 10-minute delay and may already be over.
Shocker. Yeah, shocker. It doesn't take Zeb 10 minutes to finish the seed.
Yeah, believe it or not, a runner of Zeb's caliber may not be dying to the 5+2 full beam high jump mother brain coming up in 2 minutes.
Yeah, shocker. Zeb has done this fight before.
a few times.
It's a few, though. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's beginner's luck. Anyways, he will now be going up back through Main Street and heading back into Brentstar and fighting that mother brain he found. It's like on the side of the road. Nothing special, just a mother brain, you know?
Yeah, I mean, one nice thing with how mean some of these Brentstar Meridia portals were, once it gets back to Brentstar with Kraid dead, Mother Brain's just right here.
Yeah.
It spit out directly into Bubble Mountain.
Well, I mean, I think he will be in Rex ship once he's done with Mother Brain, but...
Well, technically he can avoid that too. He's right next to Rex ship.
Yeah. Actually, no, he might be up in the top of Brentstar, so maybe I'm just wrong, which is fairly likely.
Yeah, because this takes you into the Vine room in Turian.
Oh, okay.
And then if you keep going left, then you go to Rex ship, but
Oh, yeah.
Zeb will not be doing that.
Yeah, I see. I see how it is.
Sometimes things work out on rare occasions. Yeah, big shout outs to Zeb, as long as he closes out this Mother Brain, which we may have spoiled the result of already.
Yeah.
Yeah, really strong play. Really strong play from Zeb in this race and in this whole series. Pulling off a 2-0 against someone of Nitro's caliber is nothing to laugh at, and doing it in this convincing fashion is really impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Nitro definitely hasn't been playing badly at all, so it's really impressive that Zeb's just that good.
Yeah, Zeb able to figure out the early game a lot faster. The kind of weird early game in this one too.
Yeah,
and was able to get back to Varia while Nitro was catching up. So Nitro was able to actually make it pretty close by skipping that Varia suit and getting a really nice suitless Ridley. But just not going to be enough, unfortunately. In the end, Zeb is too fast. Nitro gets the bad news that the way he almost went is the way that he needs to go.
Yep. And we'll be maybe getting the burn map before Zeb hits the dot done.
I think so. Zeb's got a lot of areas to get through. Note that all of the areas are like 2 rooms, but
yeah, this is like 3 or 4 rooms.
Well, it's only 1. It's just that it's going all the way through the Big Pink.
True.
But yeah, this is another 1 room, actually.
Yeah.
We're going through like 4 areas, but not very deep through 4 areas.
Yeah, the Norfair we did almost none of. And then, well, Zeb did do more of it because he got his Varia.
Yep, the Norfair that Zeb did eventually.
Yeah.
Even this is only 2 rooms because this leads right to the ship.
True. So yeah.
Nitro did make it to the Brinstar map at least, but unfortunately, that is as far as he goes. Zeb finishes with an official race time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 33 seconds, winning the semifinal match against Nitro 2-0 and moving on to the upper bracket finals. GG to Zeb.
Yeah, GG's to both runners, and we will be seeing if we can't get them in here for interviews.
Yep, and of course, this was a winner's bracket match. Nitro is still going, as we are joined by Zeb, potentially Nitro in a bit. But GG's to Zeb on the 2-0. How you feeling?
Feel pretty good about how I played both of those. I think that the first one, I made a bit of a mistake, but it really was good for me. I just missed an area. I missed that Torian. Where Mother Brain was, and it turned out the Dragon was in the other area. So I got pretty lucky there. I also kind of messed up. I kind of missed the major the first time I was in Aqueduct, way off to the right. So I had to come back for that. And that wasn't great. Like, it meant I had to go up and down Key Hunter stairs 1 extra time. But yeah, other than that, I felt pretty good about that one. And the second seed, I felt really good about my early game. I felt like I probably got a pretty good edge there. So and then like I felt bad about going down where I did and just getting like high jump. There was Spazer there was Wave. And I was like, oh my gosh. But then I realized, holy crap, this high jump is like actually required, kind of. Like it's so much worse if you don't have that high jump. Like if you turn around and try to get those items right after I think it was Norfair was the area with Big Pink right away, then things just go really badly for you. So then I felt a lot better about that one too. I felt kind of bad about the end though, trying to find that Cray. That was a terrible map. Like trying to understand how that map worked was really bad.
Yeah, that second seed map was just horrid. Like, yeah, it was just horrendous. But yeah, we are also joined by Nitro, so GG's to you.
GG.
But yeah, that second seed was not kind, and you definitely got an advantage out of that early game, Zeb.
Yeah.
Just Nitro, I think, went for key stairs just on like 1+0, no
wow,
safeties,
okay. Mhm.
and got speed, and then missed the manip on the way back. So
Yeah, I was second seed. Yeah, I was probably like a million years behind on early game. It was pretty much already over after that. I was probably like at least like 7 minutes behind, maybe an exaggeration. But yeah, I did that early scout of the major, which was not helpful because you just have to go that way anyway. And then I took a really costly death in the early game, and I like took a bunch of damage in the like ice beam gate room or whatever in the end, because like, and then it was the Torian hoppers, and I just like died instantly because I had no health, and so I had to bomb jump back up, collect everything again. It was really bad. That was like several minutes, and then yeah, I just in both seeds just went pretty much as poorly as it could in both seeds. I couldn't really get anything to go my way. Missing Varia in both seeds is just death sentence.
Yeah, you said you missed Varia in the first seed too. Did you just miss the item there, or did you?
No, I just chose not to get that major because it was too far away. And that cost me. Yeah, I also felt really behind on early game in the first seed as well. I don't remember why, but I do remember it not going well. Oh yeah, that one was like, it's like the gauntlet entrance is Meridia, I think, and it's like Wreckship main shaft. And I just spent like such a long time blind checking literally every door instead of just doing the pre-cathedral hell run. And like I was pretty certain I was like a few minutes behind off that because it's like super free, and I just like spent so long being safe about it.
Yeah, I felt really good about that too because like I found the high jump in the sand pit, which I think is what the seed wanted you to get to put that pre-cathedral hell run into logic. So when I saw it, I just went straight for it because I was all like, okay, this is probably what the seed wants because of that high jump that I just got.
Yeah, I did the sand pit like literally last. I did every other door, and they all go aways. I got like 35 missiles before getting high jump or something like that.
Yeah, I was pretty sure there was a sand pit there because normally if there's not a sand pit there, the door is like right above it. And when that door was like the broken save, I was all like, okay, like there's probably a sand pit. I really want to check that sand pit. And I kind of like tried to figure out where that sand pit was. For some reason, like sand pits love to have majors in these seeds. It just feels like they have majors so often.
You were able to get a lot of value from the sand pits in the first race.
Yeah, shopper rooms that have 2 items in them have majors in them more often.
Wow. Yeah, moving on in the tournament, I'll start with Nitro. I believe you're playing. It's the winner of Fat Scott versus Andy will face Aussie, and the winner of that will face you. So you've got a little bit before that race. I don't know who you expect to make it through, but if you've got any words for those 3.
Good luck to all of you. I guess. Yeah. I don't have any huge expectations. Just gonna pretty much do the same game plan and hope for the best, because that's all I feel like you can do in map rando. Just hope it goes your way.
All right, and for Zeb, moving on to the winners bracket finals to face none other than Nevdi. So I know a runner you have a lot of history with. If you've got any beef, any trash talk to put out there.
I mean, it may as well be a bye. Like I basically got free path to the final, like the winner championship now. So I can take it easy and relax now. Now that I got past Nitro, feeling pretty good.
Understandable. I really don't know who else wouldn't feel that way against Nevdi. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to see who you're gonna face in Grands.
Yeah, we'll see if Nitro's able to make his way back for the rematch, or if another hopeful can still make it. Still a lot of lowers bracket races to go, so plenty of contenders to contend Zeb's free finals position.
Yeah. Yeah, any final thoughts from either of you before we close the show up?
No, just thanks y'all. GG Zeb. Good luck.
Yep.
You won't need
GG
it,
to
but
Nitro.
good luck.
Those seeds were kind of pretty weird seeds. I felt like they were seeds that were good for me to get against Nitro.
Yeah.
So I felt like I got kind of lucky with the kinds of seeds that we rolled. But yeah, GG to Nitro again, and good luck with whoever you're facing in the losers. Is it like semifinals or whatever? I'm not sure exactly what it is, but
Losers round 6. So, yeah, I don't know. It's losers quarters, if I'm doing my math right. And then losers round 7 is losers semis, and then losers finals. But yeah, that will do it for us here at the Super Metroid Map Rando Tournament. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to drop the runners a follow if you wouldn't mind. Also, you could follow the commentary, and big thanks to our tracker, Luna Minar. So thank you for tracking both of these races and the potential game 3 if that had happened. But yeah, from all of us over here at Speedgaming with the Super Metroid Map Rando Tournament, thank you for watching. We will see you all next mission.